I have one sad news with a good news. I'm the crazy coder. Let's get started with this video. The sad news is that I am having a little trouble in creating the text adventure game. So we're gonna be creating that as a part 4 of the Into the Fascinating Python. But the good news is that we're creating an amazing T.A.A.D. You would be saying, what's T.A.A.D? T.A.A.D is the amazing age detector. It's simple to create it. It would just ask you your birth year and automatically print out your name inside the console. Yes, we're gonna be creating it as the part 3. Let's get started. So over here guys, let's run our file. Okay, it's connecting. It would take time. It takes a lot of time to get started. Enter a birth here. Let's enter my birth here. It's 2010 and it's getting my age as 10. Okay, let's enter some other birth here like 1987. It's 33. The age is 33. And guys, you can actually see it because it's correct. If this, then the age is 820 guys. So if you are time traveling from the past, then congratulations, you have reached the 9th century of your age. But that's not possible. Over here, let's run it again with a logical year 1900, which is 120. That's also not logical. 1990. Okay, you would have the age as 30. Okay, 1970, the age is 50. 1954, the age is, wait a second, I wrote 954, not 1954. Let's write 1954. The age is 66. So guys, let's learn how to create it simply. If you have multiple tabs open, just close them all in the Spyder IDE and it will work. You would just need two things, by the way, Python and Spyder IDE. Link to the download for Windows is over there. You can just click on the link and automatically a executable file would be there. You have just to click on it and you have to download it. For Python, by the way, you just have to click on install now without any fiddling. If you know what they are, you can do it. You're free to do it. But if you don't know what is inside the customized installation, then please don't fiddle, or else there would be a crash inside Python if you did something wrong. And for Spyder ID, it's very simple as downloading Visual Studio Code. And guys, very simply, if you are on Mac or Linux, I don't know, I've just given the link to the main website so that you can download. And if you don't know how to download, please watch some other tutorials. Let's get started. Over here guys, let's write untitled1.py. This is the name of my preview. Let's close the tab and then we have a new automatically created, or else you can just go to file and new file and it would automatically create a new file. Let's just save it. I'm gonna name it T.A.A.D. So let's name it T.A.A.D.py. I already created it for you all, but I'm gonna replace it. And now we have T.A.A.D.py. Or else you can enter a new name for your this project. Let's write the Importion. The Importion. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna give you a tip, guys. You always do the importation part at the first or second line. If you have written a comment, then the second line, or without writing any other code, always import modules. So module are like a simple thing that you can import in Python to do something which a certain module can only do. Let's write import date time. From here we can detect date time. So guys, always do this on the first or the second line, or else if you have comments then it doesn't matter. But actually it wouldn't affect, but it would be really nice and it would be good manners to do it in the second or first line, and it would make your code very cleaner and better. So let's get started with the welcome you. Okay, so let's see what should we write in the welcome you. We should just welcome our user as the name suggests. Welcome you is basically welcome user. So let's print out hiya user, welcome to the T.A.A.D. Okay, simply. And let's see what it's resulting in. It's resulting in printing hiya user welcome to the T.A.A.D. Let's wait until it connects, and the moment it will do, it would print out hiya user welcome to the T.A.A.D. Very good. Let's start by writing the very. Okay, so over here let's write inside the vary, let's write some variables. So the current time is equals to date time dot date time dot now and a bracket. Okay, this simply just adds the time of today, of right now, whenever you write it inside this variable. Supposing we print it, and then it would give the time. Let's save it. Wait a second. Let's save it and run it. And is giving the year, the month, the day, the hour, the minute, the seconds, the milliseconds. Okay, guys. So over here, simply we don't want to print anything, but let's write current year, because we are making a year detector. The current year should be equal to ct dot year. So the name of the variable that you created, dot year, so that you can extract the year only from this ct. So guys, I cannot prove that this is correcting, but I can prove it 1 year after. So guys, if you have created this with me, you can just check it after 1 year. It would give you your age 1 year more. So supposing right now it's 33, it would give you 34, and it's 10 right now, it would give you 11, and like that it would go on and on and on. Okay, so we have done the current year. Now the result tr is gonna be, no, over here we have done something wrong. Over here we have just detected the time, the year, but right now we have to create a variable that would make the users, that would like store the users year. So let's write over here let's write users year uy, that would be equal to integer. Inside an input, enter your birth year to get to know your age user, like that, simply. Let's save it and see if it's working. And we have this simple input, enter your birth year to get to know your age user. But obviously if you write this text, then it wouldn't work, but if we write a simple number, then it would work, because obviously everybody knows that a text is not a number. Over here let's simply write the result. It's gonna be equal to cy subtracted by the uy. Okay, and let's try and print the tr over here. Okay, let's save it and run it. Supposing I'm entering my birth year as 2000, it's printing 20, it's working just fine. Now we have to make some adjustments and work it out. Okay, so let's write over here the end of code. Okay, this is gonna be the last section that we're going to be creating. And one thing, I like to create sections like that and organize my code in Python. If you don't, then you can just take these comments off. It's not actually necessary, they wouldn't affect your code. Comments just like tells the computer to ignore whatever we have written over here and don't identify it as a code. It's like nothing. For computer there is nothing, but for us we have some comments. So guys, over here let's write the end of code, and let's write over here print out. Before that we have to make sure that this is a string. This answer of cy subtracted by uy should be a string, so that we can add a string with it. Okay, and before that guys, I'm gonna be printing this space, and if I print this space guys, then we would have nothing. So let's leave it. If we'll print a space, then nothing would happen, but over here whatever we print will come after this line. Okay, so let's write over here print xyz. So now with the print over here, xyz would be printed one line after, and it's looking more neater. But if we comment this out, supposing, and when we'll save it and run it, then it's printing out without any enters, and it's looking very unneat. So we can do so to make our code look very neater, but that's not very necessary. I like it that way and simple. Like over here, as you can see, we have a space. So over here guys, let's simply write I think know that your age is, and then add the tr simply. Okay, let's save it, run it, and over here let's see. I think know that your age is 10. Okay guys, you created it, congratulations. Now so I just tried to make this a little funky, but you can just make it very formal. Your age is 10, but I wanted funky. I think know that your age is 10. I like funky things. Over here let's rerun it and retest it again and again to see if that's working. And over here 33, and it's working pretty amazing. You can even add a is equals to sign, but I would recommend is, because is equals to is a mathematic operator and we don't want a mathematic operator. It wouldn't look good. So over here we put by mistake I put this over here and it was all wrong, but over here let's write something bigger and we have it in minus. Over here we can check that out, but actually we don't wanna. We can actually check that out. Let's go to the calculator, and we are actually doing 20 subtracted by 1355 11355 353, and when we'll press is equals to, it's coming in minus 1353333. Okay, so guys, everything is working just as expected over here. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm really looking forward to your replies on your recommended IDE. And if you are upset with me that I did not create the text adventure game, I'm soon gonna. Actually, tomorrow I'm gonna do so. So, meet you in the next video. Until then, bye bye, and we'll see ya in the text adventure game.